friends, and welcome back to our channel. And today I am making s'mores pies, and I am using a graham cracker, and this is what it looks like, crust from scratch. All I ended up doing was taking this whole box of graham crackers and putting it in the food processor with 4 tablespoons of butter and mixing it all together, and then adding 1 egg because that is your binding agent, and putting them in these muffin trays, and these are like an extra large muffin tray, and I cooked this for 10 minutes. You can also use regular graham crackers or a cookie if you wanted to and do the same thing and get the same results. So I'm just letting this sit and cool for a couple minutes, and then we will start with the fillings. So this is what they look like. They're cool. They are very, very crumbly, and some of the edges did fall off on some of them, but that's fine because we're just gonna fill it up with really yummy, yummy stuff. So don't be discouraged like I am. I'm like, oh my gosh, they turned out like crap. But it doesn't matter. This is how it tastes. And by the finished product though, these are going to be so delicious and so yummy. So right now what I'm doing is I am simmering the 8 ounces of cream because I need to make a ganache. Right now I'm going to grab the heavy cream and I am going to slowly pour it into these semi-sweet chocolate chips. And the cream is not very hot. It's not lukewarm, but it's not boiling. You want to make sure of that because you don't want to stick boiling over that. So I'm just going to let that sit. And all I ended up using was the semi-sweet morsels from Toll House. And I used about, I think it was 12 ounces of the semi-sweet chocolate chips. I will link the recipe for this in my description box below. So all I'm doing right now is just stirring this up slowly so I don't wear it. And you want to keep whisking it to it's a very shiny color. And the more you whisk it, the thicker it will become. And you want it to be thick because we want to put these inside the graham cracker shells. So, and when you use regular graham crackers and not the gluten-free ones, you won't have the problem like I did where the cups were falling apart on the sides, but that's just something that I have to deal with all the time when you do a gluten-free lifestyle. So, because gluten is the elasticity inside your flour and stuff, and it makes things bind together and stick together, and when you take it away, it makes it a lot harder to do things. So, and this is almost perfect. You see that it's coming out with a ribbon, so it's definitely getting thick. But soon we're going to be filling these up with this yummy ganache. So I think that's about perfect with that. So I'm going to put this in the sink. And then I'm going to come over here and I am going to take this yummy ganache and just pour that inside each one of these cups. And I do have a wire rack on top of a cookie sheet, so if I make a mess, it just goes down on the cookie sheet. Oh my gosh, don't these look good already? And you're gonna bite into these and it's gonna be like candy. See, even though they weren't perfect when they came out, look at them. You wouldn't even know the difference. And now we're gonna leave these alone and let them set up for a little while. So another 10-15 minutes, we should be able to start the marshmallow part of our. And the next thing we're gonna do is melt a half a bag of mini marshmallows and 1 stick of butter inside the microwave for a little while at 30 seconds at a time, just until it's slightly melted. And this is what it looks like when it is completely melted. It is gooey and yummy. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on top of those. So for the marshmallow part of our s'mores, I'm gonna take 2 spoons and I am going to spray them with this Wilton Bake Easy Spray, and I like it because there's no gluten in it. So we're gonna take a spoonful of this, and like I said, it's going to get messy, but we are just going to put that right on top of that chocolate ganache. And like I said, if it gets messy, that's okay. That's what makes it better. Oh my gosh, it is so messy. But that's why I have it on a cooling rack, like you can see, because that way everything drips down on the cooling. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dust it with some Hershey's cocoa. And all I'm going to do is I have a sifter here and a spoon. So I am just going to make a mess and put 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder in, and then I'm gently going to top this with the cocoa powder and then pour all the excess back. And there you have it. Now what you're going to want to do now is put these in the refrigerator for an hour or two, and so they will completely like set up. But these are going to be so good. And I will show you guys a picture at the end, what they look like when they are all set up. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys will subscribe to this channel and ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. I hope you guys have a wonderful and a magical day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!